a sweet hot break. Yeah, you want some? I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. I said big, hot, low, fun. He's a gingerbread man and here he come. He got a sweet hot break. Yeah, we want some. He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. Hickory dickory dock, ginger man from the block. I keep my product good. The people come and cop. The streets is on lock, the haters in shock. My parties always rock, that's why I'm about to pop. Come on and taste my cookies, eat it until you're full. Wrap yourself a whole bag, take it to your school. Enjoy it all, have a ball, that's the golden rule. All the little kids, they love me, they think I'm cool. I get my shine on, cause I keep my grind long. So turn on when you're ready, yo, every time you hear my song. I represent them bread makers up in my crew. I'm so fresh, so clean from my hat to my shoe. I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot break, yeah, you want some? I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. I say big, hot, low, fun. He's a gingerbread man and here he come. He got a sweet hot break, yeah, we want some. He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. I'm so excited, I came to entertain. I'm on top of my game, ginger man bringing pain. I'm the man in the lane, that's all about is change. I ain't changing this thing, homie, I'm still the same. I'm out the hole where it was so deep and dark. From no clothes to videos on 106 and Park. Since my humble start, I'm mastering my art. I'm getting good like groceries up in the shopping cart. I roll up in my hood, they keep me feeling good. I represent for them and the misunderstood. I came here to do my thing like a player would. I'm that little bitty train that always knew he could. I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot break, yeah, you want some? I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. I say big, hot, low, fun. He's a gingerbread man and here he come. He got a sweet hot break, yeah, you want some? He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in like a fin or a 20 twin. Good morning to my family. Welcome in. I see you, Noah. I see you, King. I see you in here, MDA, MDTLD. You in here. I see you in here. Listen, come on in and hit the like button. I'm just telling y'all good morning to you. Good morning to us. We woke up another day. We are able to enjoy completely and gifted by what the God has given us. You know what I mean? So today, hold on, y'all. Today we are able to celebrate life itself. We're here to celebrate the good things that happens in life. Celebrate what makes us happy in life. But I want to tell y'all, because y'all know that I have always been a Gamecock fan, and I will always continue to support Sister Dawn Staley. I will always do that. Why? Because she's the most exciting coach in all of basketball. Her, then shout out to Kim Mulkey, of course. I will say this. Dawn Staley has pulled one on you. Dawn Staley has pulled a big one on us all. She has now probably locked in and cinched in. Some would say it's a cinch, because the class that she's has now recruited is going to be trouble in paradise. I'm just telling y'all, man, look, the thing about what's going on and what's happening right now in college basketball is very exciting. And Dawn Staley is taking her way. That's right, in her way of representing what she think is the best way to move forward after losing such a player like Raven Johnson. And then, of course, Tanaya Latson has moved on. And then, of course, her centerpiece, Okot, has moved on. And Dawn Staley moving like this and having a situation where she has to, you know what I mean, readjust and reconsider certain ways that she has been recruiting over the last few years. But she, you've been seeing her a lot, making things happen in the highways and byways in college basketball. But this year in particular, she has won. So welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. I am the Gingerbread Man, and this is Steady Serving Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? What's going on, my brother? How you doing? Listen, I wanted to, just thank everybody that came in the building. And when you come in, please hit the like button. And when we start this show, I would like for you guys to share this show. From now on, we gonna practice it like a religion. Just share it to anybody that that you think that is in for good conversation, comedy, and of course, good entertainment and also not knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my sister ADP. Hey, my niece, she wins. Hey, my brother Dennis. Hey, my brother from another mother, Chi-Town Cheetah, Chicago Cheetah is in the house. Listen, y'all. This here is a representation of my hard work. The awards that you see over there, the background, this is a reflection. My storefront, you know what I mean? The storefront that's over there, Minister, Louis Farrakhan down there, you know what I'm saying? I just say, yeah, I follow the leader. You already know. K-Sap, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. You already know. Shout out to my brother K-Sap, who brought me in this game, who put me in this game, and put me on and taught me, what he knows, and still is teaching me what he knows. And I'm always grateful. So this is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Cut that ish. Real Talk Sports with Keisha. And, of course, Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. Shout out to my brother Duvall. Listen, y'all. I am here to bring, relevancy. Shout out to ADP. Y'all go over to ADP's channel, man, and hit, the subscribe button, because she working hard. She been with us for over 2 years, and she working on her channel. And Miss D, y'all go over there to those channels, man, and support them sisters, because they working hard to get your love. You got what I'm saying? So me, personally, I would say that Dawn Staley is a beautiful, beautiful human being, because I've been watching her for over years. I've been already loving her in her game since the 90s. What's up, PG? How you doing? I've been, I've been following Dawn Staley since the beginning. You got what I'm saying? Since the beginning, when she was on Martin and, appearing on different shows and Good Morning America when they was on there. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that, me personally, love women's basketball emphatically all the way in the 90s. I could tell you, when Cheryl Swoopes got pregnant and they was uptight about that. You dig what I'm saying? She took off a long time before she came back. But when she came back, she was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Went to Houston and did what she had to do with a Nike deal. You know what I mean? I could break all of that down. And a lot of people forget. A lot of people forget how great Cheryl Swoopes was, because it's an older time. But it's a lot of people that forget that Cheryl Swoopes is really the first to ever have a big thing going on. Like major, Nike, Michael Jordan giving her praise, and all of this different stuff that was going on with Cheryl Swoopes when she was coming into the game, you know what I'm saying, as a young rookie, the hoopla and all of this stuff that Caitlin Clark, Cheryl Swoopes had already lived this. But the only difference is that she didn't get the money that Caitlin Clark had got. You got what I'm saying? But she got a good situation and a good Nike deals. They took care of her. You know what I mean? When she first came into the game, she was also, you know what I mean, fundamentally rich because of her endorsements and everything that she had when she came in the game in the 90s. I'm just being honest with you. That's why Cheryl Swoopes always walked with a chip on her shoulder about, you know, the thing with Caitlin Clark and, you know, Angel Reese and Skylar Diggins when she came in. You know, she had some things to say. A lot of y'all forgot about when Cheryl Swoopes had said that Skylar Diggins is not the first. And she mentioned Lisa Leslie and her, you know what I mean, paved the way, you know what I mean, for that type of thing to come. A lot of people don't remember when Skylar, you know what I mean, because Skylar was with Rockefeller at that time, you know, was doing whatever with her. So a lot of people don't remember that stuff. I follow women's basketball. I've been a fan of women's basketball for a long time. And I'm just giving y'all some of the, you know what I mean, some of the drops, you know what I mean, and pebbles, you know, all the time when it comes to this game because I love it so much. So let's get into it, y'all. Dawn Staley. I'm telling y'all straight up. Dawn Staley not playing with these people. Dawn Staley continues to dominate women's basketball recruiting, scoring a top-tier talent for the South Carolina 2026 class, including the five-star prospects Jersey Robinson, Kaylee Wynn, number 2, and Kelsey Andrews. Her recruiting success is fueled by NIL discussions, elite programs, reputation, and personalized efforts like creating an academic opportunity for recruits. You got what I'm saying? You know, it say Will Dawn Staley land Kamora Johnson. Well, what she just did, you know, I'm gonna read all the different things that's going on with her, but these are the first 3 that she had recruited in. You know, getting Jersey went on ESPN, you know what I'm saying? And when she signed with Dawn, and then of course the latest thing that Dawn has done was this big situation here. Dawn Staley is dominating women's basketball recruiting, the top 26 talent from South Carolina include Olivia Edwards, and the number 6 recruit, of course, Jersey. Dawn Staley recently wins, including landing elite players, building a strong 2026 class, and ensuring high retention, establishing her program as a premier destination through intense personal recruiting efforts. So Olivia Edwards is committed to come. At first she was with Tennessee, and I'm gonna give y'all this the drama. It says the 5-star forward ranked number 3 in the class by ESPN, committed to South Carolina on April 23rd, 2026, after reopening her recruitment from Tennessee. Now, who is Olivia Edwards? Olivia Edwards, here's the information. This was from 3 hours ago. So 5-star Olivia Edwards signs with South Carolina and WBB. Here's what to know. So I wanted to read this, y'all, because it was very interesting on how and who these people are, and that Dawn Staley is a cinch. They saying that she's a cinch in to be there again in the finals. We don't know if they're gonna win, but it's a cinch that she's gonna be there with these recruits that she already got. I'm gonna read, you know, the information as it comes thoroughly for you guys, and we gonna go from there. It says the 5-star forward Olivia Edwards committed to Dawn Staley on South Carolina women's basketball on Thursday, giving Gamecocks a major late addition to their 2026 recruiting class. She officially signed with the program on Monday. The number 3 ranked recruit is the class of 2026 by ESPN. Edwards is a 6'3" forward from Lincoln High School in Washington State and a McDonald's All-American. Now she'll be there under, of course, she'll be under Joyce Edwards, right? She gonna be there because Joyce Edwards is who she is. Joyce Edwards is who she is. Of course, she coming in as a freshie, but what a perfect situation for her to come into. She gonna already be coming into a winning program, chat. A winning program. It says the full story on Dawn Staley. It says this. Here are the key takeaways. The signing. Edwards signed with South Carolina after reopening her recruitment in April. She had previously committed to Tennessee in September and signed in November, but was granted a release from her letter of intent. What Staley said, Big O already has a deep toolbox and elite intangibles. Staley said in the statement Monday from the school, she can score, pass, handle the ball, defend, and process the game at a high level. She's a competitor, a communicator, and a good teammate. With that as her starting point, she has a hunger and a work ethic that continues to elevate her game. We're excited to get her started, with Big O. While she left Tennessee, Edwards departed Tennessee 2026 class during a mass roster exodus. The Lady Vols lost 8 players to the transfer portal this year per on threes tracker. So Tennessee, program lost all of their top players. Hey T Camilla, hey baby. What's up, Troy? What's going on, nephew? So the program itself is a disaster. You know what I'm saying? The program itself, you know what I mean? And Kim Copwell, she did a serious major shoot yourself in the or put the gun to your head type of thing, right? Shoot yourself in the foot. I was gonna say she put the pistol and shot her pinky toe off. She shot him. She went up there and said, "Oh no, all of these girls, they garbage. They garbage is." Somebody tell these girls that they are weak as hell. Hey, Kim Caldwell went up there and said, all of them weak. They some weak. She tried to do like my man Ben Schaefer from Texas. You see what happened to his players too when he said that shit. They didn't appreciate that shit. You don't go up there and call your players weak. You ain't gonna call. You know what I mean? I knew Schaefer was finna pay for that shit. I knew he was. He was acting like, oh, the girls took it. They took it in stride. You know what I mean? He up there capping. Hey, Schaefer. Hey, Schaefer. Go, Schaefer.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Let me get on this thing. You don't talk about your people in the press and think you're going to get away with it. So you see Jeff Pagliosha went to the press talking about Angel. And Angel now is gone. She didn't like that shit. Angel didn't even want to leave, chat. Hey, baby Paige. Hey, baby Paige. I see you, brother, man. She did not want to leave, but you don't go to the press or any type of presser and call your players weak as fuck, or they not strong-minded, or they lack integrity. You as a leader, as a coach, you got to know that. You got to know that. And then you with girls, let alone the guys. The guys get all messed up in the heart about certain shit. Let alone you up in here, you know what I'm saying? You up in here calling these young ladies weak. And Kim Caldwell, she said, I gotta trade all of them. All of them, they She said if I had a bag of rocks and they could move, I would trade all of these girls for that. So guess what, Miss Caldwell, coach, they all left. And you're gonna have a hard time just getting players to come. You're gonna have some walk-ons. She gonna get the girl that you know what I mean, that's in the cafe that really, you know what I mean, had the inspiration to play football. She gonna get the cleanup guy, girl, you know what I mean, to help take the garbage out. She gonna have to go to the cafe. She gonna have to go to Starbucks for the say, hey, do you want to go to school? Can you play? She out there looking around, chat. Hey, she out there looking around, chat. Anybody that's 6 feet and over, she's out there. Hey, can you play? Have you played basketball? Have you played basketball? Have you played basketball? Have you played basketball? Have you played? Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I'm enjoying my life, enjoying my day today. Listen, y'all. She basically got up there and disrespected her team. And Dawn Staley said, well, I would have did things differently. I would have said it differently and worded it differently. But she said she got to learn, she's a rookie. This is a, second year in coaching, so she really don't really know. But Kim Caldwell made the biggest rookie mistake of disrespecting her players. And this is what happened. Mr. Schaefer, too. Oh, yeah, coach. You thought you was going to get away with that. You thought. T. Camilla, don't start with me. She said, bro, Cloud, Kim Caldwell will have to hold open trials like TCU did 3 years ago. Do you want to play? 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 Yeah. So, that's how Jordan Lee had left. They didn't like that shit. Them girls didn't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't appreciate that, man. You don't call out your players like that, man. So lesson gonna be learned to Schaefer and Coach Schaefer and Coach Caldwell. Y'all don't do no shit like that. Anyway, so that brings us here. When Edwards saw that everybody was leaving Tennessee, they was like, no, wait a minute. I'm gonna get on up out of here because this shit ain't happening. So I want out. I want out. I want out. And then she said, hello, Dawn. I know you tried to get me before, but I think I want to come there with Jersey. You got what I'm saying? So Edwards was in Columbia and visited, it says, and was seen at South Carolina baseball game alongside Staley on April 14th. She committed a little over a week later, posted on social media, something is, sometimes it takes twice to get it right. Yeah, man, Dawn Staley went in there and snatched Kim Caldwell's chain. Damn, chat. That's cold-blooded. She said, oh, I'll take this chain, Kim. Don't worry about it. You know, you just had it out here dangling and shit. I'll take that chain from you. Class impact. ESPN ranked South Carolina's 2026 recruiting class number 4 in the country's last month. Edwards joins fellow 5-star recruit Jersey Robinson, and at number 6, Keely Wynn, number 19, and 4-star forward Kelsey Andrews, number 30. So, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be there. They're going to be there working themselves in what Don already got going on, because y'all already know that Don got Chloe Kitts coming back. Let me see. Chloe Kitts coming back. Hold on a second. Joyce Edwards coming back. I got damn, what's her name? I got the little African girl, this little shot that was shooting y'all, I done went a little blank. Cause I'm old and shit. And I can't believe that Kim Caldwell and Schaefer was over there talking that crazy shit. And lost all them kids because they was over there talking crazy. Oh man, hold on a second. I got it, y'all. Let me bring this up. Okay. Y'all see it. It's a big thing. This is the latest news that's going on. Jordan Lee, Jersey Robinson, Joyce Edwards. Damn. What's the name of that the young girl? I'm trying to get it, y'all. I done blanked out. Your uncle then blanked out. Hold on a second. Roster. I got Meeker. Yeah, I got Meeker. Yeah, so I got Meeker. She's 6'1". That's the freshman. She was tearing their ass up. So she got Alicia Turnerby's. Miriam Donna is still trying out. Miriam Donna ain't been waived yet, y'all. Miriam Donna ain't been waived. Say, put up the names in the chat. He said, Bro Claude, I put the names in the chat. Okay. Yeah, put the names in the chat. So Raven Johnson is gone. Miriam Donna is gone, but Alicia Turnby's is there. I got Meeker is there. Medina Ocott went to Atlanta. Adele Tack, she'll be, she's now gonna be a junior. So Adele Tack is staying. Chloe Kitts gonna be a senior this year, gonna be a breakout year. Aaliyah Cotwell is staying. She was a freshman, got some work. And Tanaya Latson is gone. So Jersey and Jordan Lee is going to be replacing Tanaya Latson. Tessa is there. Maddie Mouse is going to stay. Maddie McDaniels and Joyce Edwards. So you got those other freshmen that's coming in, and then you got Jordan Lee coming in, committing. Like, this is going to be a squad, y'all. This is going to be a straight-up squad. I'm just telling y'all, I was here to cover the Gamecocks this morning. I had to have a Gamecock coverage, but Jordan Lee, let's see what she says. It says the South Carolina head women's basketball coach, Don Staley, announces that Jordan Lee will join the Gamecocks as the transfer from Texas for the 2026 academic year. Jordan has a deep skill set in both sides of the ball and is incredibly competitive. Staley said she can score in a variety of ways, handle the ball, and use her size to create shots for herself and her teammates. She has a good defensive mindset and can guard multiple positions. Jordan is a player who fits our program in so many ways that I know the fams are going to love seeing her in the Garnet of Black. Lee played her first 2 seasons at Texas with the 6-foot guard, averaged 9.5 points and 41.87% shooting, including 36.3% from the 3-point range, to go with 1.8 assists and 2.0 rebounds per game in her time in Austin. After earning the SEC All-Freshman Team recognition in her debut season, Lee moved into a starting lineup in 2025-2026, helping the Longhorns back to the Final Four for the second straight season with her added minutes. She lifted her averages to 13.2 points and 2.5 assists per game, including 30 games scoring in double digits, including a pair of 20-point outings. Defensively, she added 20 blocks and 59 steals in her 39 games. That's really, really good, y'all. It says Lee was named the NCAA Fort Worth Region 3 All-Tournament Team and was the CSC Academic All-District Selection. On the international stage, Lee has 2 gold medals with the USA Basketball, playing on the 2025 FIBA U19 World Cup and 2024 FIBA U18 America Cup teams. And 2025 even, she's averaged 6.7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.7 assists, including a 15.5 rebound, 3 assists, and 2 steals outing in the semifinals against Spain. So she could play internationally. You know, Jordan Lee is a great pickup, y'all. What's going on, Sister Angie? Hey, my love. It says prior to college, Lee was a McDonald's All-American and the number 9 player in class of 2024 out of St. Mary's in Stockton, California. She drew all-state first-team honors for a senior season that included 20.1 points, 2.7 assists, and 7.4 rebounds per game. Lee joins 3 other Gamecock newcomers in the class of 2026 signees, Kelsey Andrews, Jersey Robinson, Kalia Wynn, but now you got Olivia Edwards also now is a part of this thing, man. Man, shout out to Don Staley for a great job. And I had to let y'all know I had to cover her because, you know, a lot of people don't give gratitude, you know what I mean, to women. Don Staley is making moves as a Black woman. Y'all got to understand, this is a Black woman who is the highest paid coach, male, female, in this short term for her team. Of course, you know, it's others that make more than her, but I'm just saying over there in UConn. But I'm just saying for her to lock down this type of situation, starting from the bottom, she was coaching this team while she was still playing professional basketball, y'all. She came over to be a coach, just like Michaela Adewale. I think Michaela Alawade, when she get done, you know what I'm saying, when she get done playing basketball, I think Michaela Alawade also gonna be a great coach. What's going on? Mo3, what's happening? What's happening? Good morning. Good morning. Hit the like button, y'all. You know what I mean? Let's see. So I'm gonna just say this, y'all. When you're gifted on knowing how to handle people, this was my whole point. So it brings fruition in what I'm saying. When you learn how to treat people, and because that's an art. You know what I mean? Knowing how to treat people is an art. You know, that's why I don't take it for granted that y'all come and watch me at the times that y'all watch me. Y'all watch me in the morning, then y'all come back and be there with me at night. And I appreciate it. And I'm just pumping information. You know, I want to work for you guys and be here and give you information and being a part of women's basketball and show y'all that I'm consistent. And I want to be a part, you know, of y'all lives. And of course, these young girls and the women's lives that's playing this game, so I could push and help be a part, a designated part of women's basketball history. I want to be one of those people that say, hey, bro, Claude, he came in the game through, you know, his main man, K-Sap, and him, Sister Keisha and Sister Tony and Duvall, and they got together and linked up amongst all the other people that was on YouTube, you know, just riding a wave. They actually really was bringing you real information, doing the proper things, taking the steps, and really treating the people right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be on here and you guys don't feel like you're a part of my show and don't feel like you're a part of my family. It's very important for me. It's very important for me to treat each and every individual proper. You know what I mean? And those who try to get out of pocket, y'all know I got them jokes for y'all. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if you criticize me. I don't care if you check me on facts. I don't care about none of that. You know, you could check me on facts, but you better ask T. Camilla. You better come. You know, her uncle gonna come with the you know, she wins. Y'all better know that I'm gonna come with the facts. I'm gonna come with real, you know, real talking points. I'm gonna also not get up in here and just be talking to y'all, man. I don't never want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. Y'all deserve better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all deserve better. And I want to be that brother first. That brother that brings information. You know, a lot of people not so sentimental like me, but it's okay because I'm a very sentimental guy. That's why I acknowledge everybody that come up in my chat. I acknowledge you because you deserve to be acknowledged. I talk to you because you deserve to be talked to. You don't have to come and see my show. You don't have to come and be here and be a part and subscribe, but you do, and I'm grateful for what you've done. You know what I'm saying? And it's always a joyful thing to treat people good because, you know, God has a place for the ones that want to be right and do good to his people. And I want to be among those who has a soul and that can benefit from, you know, me just doing the right thing. So shout out to Don Staley, a good person. And then let me go. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'll go again. Shout out to She Wins, AC Chi-Town, Brother Van, MSL. You know, shout out to all of those people, you know, that pours in information. Sister Felicia, Big Girl, all of, you know me, my people, my family, that pours in information and really treat me so good. Sister Donna Cox and, you know, you know, Sister Belinda, and all of y'all that be in here, you know, Sister Angela Dawkins, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Sister Angie. You know, you've been with me from day one. You've been with me, and I appreciate everything that you have done. Being here when I had like 10 people, being here when I had 5 people. You remember those talks when I only had 5. You, Brian Lewis, all of my, you know what I'm saying? All my people that's been here, Geechee Man, and you know what I'm saying? All of y'all that has been here for a long time. Magic Man Hero, AC Chi-Town Calvin, Chicago Cheetah, Fast. All of y'all, I remember, I don't forget nobody. My TT Kabila baby, you know, she wins, and all of y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. And I wanna, and Sister Riddick Milky Way buys the shea butter. You know what I mean? She goes beyond. Those people that goes beyond. ADP from day one, my little sister. I appreciate you. What's up, Pharaoh? What's up, nephew? So I want to talk to y'all. I just wanted to say that I appreciate y'all too. You know what I mean? I go through those moments where I thank God for the people on the internet, because y'all brought me through a lot of death that happened in the last 2 years in my family. You know, I lost my little brother last year. You know what I'm saying? A lot of death. Crying up here on YouTube. Y'all got to see me on my crying moments. You got what I'm saying? So, you know, it's an honor to share those type of, you know, things with you guys. Angel Reese shot, confidence, versatility already trending up in Atlanta. We're going to talk about this after these messages.
This Chicago, nigga. Good soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my
Hey, if you got a business, put your business in the chat. Y'all already know that I'm an entrepreneur. Y'all know what's going on. Hey, Sister Donna Cox, I mentioned you, Brother Will. You know, that's another one. Hey, my brother Will. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You know, appreciate you. Alyssa B, all my people coming in. Come on in. You know, turn on your notifications, y'all. I know they've been tripping on, you know, hitting y'all for the notifications, but it's okay. You know what I mean? YouTube be acting funny. I don't know. That's why I try to do it before time and put my shows in before time. But sometimes it just be like that. You know what I'm saying? It bees like that. Shout out to my baby from day one. I love you, sister. You my day one for real, for real. They don't even know that you was there. You, Sister Donna, you know what I mean? Sister ADP, y'all was there just listening to me sometimes talk to myself. And I'm grateful for that. Keep up the great works. Have a beautiful day. You too, my sister. And I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm grateful. Thank you for the $10 super chat. So Angel Reese shot, confidence, and versatility already trending up in Atlanta. Here we go. We going. Get on up. Get on up. Come on with it. Okay. Here we go. Shot by shot, Angel Reese is finding her comfort. Shout out to my baby. She wins. Shot by shot, Angel Reese is finding her comfort with the Atlanta Dream. Reese has spent the first 10 days after her introductory press conference on the April 17th focusing on basketball. She praises her teammates and the electric environment they've provided, making her acclamation to the team seamless. Y'all know I only went to 3rd grade and I ain't got my glasses on, so that's why it's so big. I have my glasses in a couple days, y'all. I got a new prescription, so y'all bear with me. Reese also shouted out second year headed to head coach Carl Semesco for his coaching and guidance, helping to improve her shot. We've been working a lot, 45 degrees straight. He's very big on analytics, so he's helped me a lot. I can see improvement already from yesterday to today. Reese said on April 20th, but it's been great. It's been seamless, amazing, picking up things on the fly, but it's been great adjustments. Okay, Semesco getting her in, boy. Semesco right away. He, sometimes I don't like analytical people, but the way he does analytics, I like the way that he's, blending in analytics on also the actual eye. You got to have an eye for things too, and a knowledge and a cohesiveness and understanding, a cognitive knowledge of basketball. What you say, brother? It says he knows why I called him out throwing shade last year in another chat, and I don't know what y'all talking about. It says Reese said earlier this month that she wants to be coached hard. Semesco appears to be delivering. It says on Monday, the former Florida Gulf Coast women's basketball coach spoke to his team in a calm but firm voice that noticeably cut through the silence in the gym with booing authority. Semesco with a whistle in hand and arms extended outward, demanding extra attention to detail the focus from every player on the court. We keep going. He says he pointed out mistakes, the incorrect set and pending shot clock violations or defensive effort he wasn't pleased with. By making his team run things again and asking them to take the reins on pointing out where they went wrong, Semesco also heaped praise on his group when they did something well, and the team responded, including Reese, who kept up her intensity and communication throughout the portion of the practice open to the media. After practice, Reese smiled gleefully when asked about her first training camp under Semesco. Back on my Baby Bop, y'all. Baby Bop to the boot, the bam. Goddamn Chicago Sky fumbling the damn bag. Fumbling the bag and shit. Oh, weak ass Jeff Pagliocci. Anyway, my experience with Carl has been amazing. We work at it every day before practice. About me shooting and keeping my shot on target and everything. And I can tell the difference. Even my misses look like makes, and they're close enough, Reese said, laughing. He's been doing a lot of great things with me. He's sitting down individually with me, but I appreciate him for holding me accountable every single possession and always getting on me. She said she want to be coached hard, y'all. Still, Semesco, who commanded Reese on her growth during her first Dream press conference, said Atlanta is the benefiting from having Reese on this team, not the other way around. Angel's gonna help us a lot than us. I'm sorry, than us, a lot more than us, and a lot more than I'm going to help Angel. She's such a talented player, and she's so great, Semesco said during Reese's first week of practice. Let me keep going. From defense to rebounding to handling the ball, just being able to drive by people, She's just can do so many things. It's just being able to utilize her to what she does best, and then just keep expanding her game where she feels more comfortable shooting it, catching it, shot faking, and taking it to the rim. Things of the nature. It'll be a process. I do think that you'll see a lot of growth over the season just by her attitude and willingness to work to get better. Ugh. I don't know what that was, chat. So that was an article about Angel. That was a big thing. That Angel Reese has been improving. And I will say that, chat, Angel is happy. So a lot of people that was worried about Angel Reese ain't worried about no ninja. No ninja that don't appreciate what she could bring. You know what I'm saying? Angel ain't worried about no ninja that can, that don't understand that she gonna continue to absorb information. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about Raven Johnson too. Raven, one of those players too that absorbs a lot of information, and she's very cognizant on just trying to, trying to know and understand. Like, I just don't like people that does things just to be doing things, and you know what I'm saying? I wanted to give y'all a little taste of something real quick. A sister had given this to me, and I'm gonna play it. Hey, big girl, I think this is your clip, big girl. I'm finna play. I believe this is your clip that I'm finna play. Shout out to big girl, who always damn helped me too. Ain't my ladies be taking care of me. I ain't playing no games with y'all. They be taking care of me. Hold on a second. Okay. I'm finna bring it up. Come on, bro, Cloud. You moving too damn slow. Okay, you can catch this on Threads, but I know it came from TikTok, so you can catch this on Threads. Here you go.
Behavior, I think. What your Courtney Vandersloot situation is so odd. Everything I've heard from her in the last 2 weeks has just made me raise my eyebrow a little bit more. Hi, I'm Emily K. I'm a friend for All Things Sports, and let me break down everything that is happening with Courtney Vandersloot in the Chicago Sky. If y'all recall, last season, Angel Reese did an interview with the Chicago Tribune where she made a comment saying, and I quote, "This guy could not rely on Courtney Vandersloot to come back at the age that she's at." Considering veteran player Courtney Vandersloot, 37 years old, suffered a season-ending ACL tear on June 7th last year. Now flash forward to the big 2026. Okay, Courtney Vandersloot does an interview with, guess who? The Chicago Tribune, where they asked her about those comments that Angel Reese made, where she goes on to say, it didn't feel good, it was unnecessary, all this and that. And to me, that story's gone and dead. That was such a last season thing. And then in a recent interview, she goes on to talk about how the Chicago Sky were under a microscope, as she put it, because of Angel Reese and her large following. And it was just, I don't know, to me, it was just all unnecessary. But that's not even the biggest thing. While the timetable on Courtney Vandersloot's return to actually playing on the court is unknown, as she was discussing Chicago Sky's offseason moves, I don't know how to describe it to you, but a lot of we's were used. Okay, she was describing things and moves as if she was the one who was making these decisions. She brought in free agents like SKYLARDIGGINSSMITH and Azurá Stevens, which I don't disbelieve at all. But a lot of people were commenting at the fact that she was the one who was in these conversations. She was literally running the Chicago Skies program all this offseason. This is a direct quote actually from Courtney Vandersloot saying, "That's how we address free agency, whether it was a free agent or making a trade. We wanted to make sure that this was a place that they wanted to be long term." And after the first day of training camp, Courtney Vandersloot said, we got our choices, we got the free agents that we want. Again, very GM-like. All this kind of, made me feel some type of way. But I think the thing that really, really threw me was what she said about Azurá Stevens. When discussing Azurá Stevens, who just recently signed with the Chicago Sky, Courtney Vandersloot said that, Azurá needs to take this opportunity to step into that superstar role. She has the ability to do it, all this and that. And then she said, and I quote, I mean, she's getting a paycheck, so we expect her to step up. That to me is so odd. I don't know. Something about bringing up your teammate's salary is just like, that's so weird. I mean, it's true. Azurá Stevens did sign a 3-year-long contract with the Chicago Sky, $1 million in 2026, ultimately being around $3.5 million. But just like, what an odd thing to say. I don't know. Like, why are we bringing up our teammate's salary and using that as like, we expect her to step up, she needs to do all this and provide all this for the team because she's getting a paycheck. Like, is it coming out of your check? Like, I don't know. It's weird. I just hate to see this for Courtney Vandersloot. I don't know. I feel like she's going out sad. Like, this is just odd behavior, I think. But what are your thoughts? Or am I just overreacting?
So, just weird still. Just a weird situation. Angel be here tomorrow. She already here. Y'all, she still got a house here in Chicago. For those who didn't know, she didn't move none of her furniture out, so she'll be in her house that she owns in Chicago. They probably are arriving or have already arrived, and she got some people probably sleeping on her couch or in her rooms, in the bedrooms or whatever, sleeping or whatever it is. Those other ones that, ain't hanging out. They probably at the hotel. But Angel has her own house. She here. She ain't sold her house here in Chicago. She has her house here. She's actually following what Shaq is. She probably rent it out and continue to make money and build her portfolio because, later to everybody else popular demand, she loves it here in Chicago and she loves summertime Shaq. You dig? So, she wins. You a hater. She ain't stupid. You the one that's emotional. You will sell your house where you can make some money off of it. Angel is an entrepreneur. She make money. She gonna have a bigger house. She can have more than one. Stop being so damn closed-minded and be quiet. I told you about going back and forth with old people. I'm trying to show you something. I don't know if you trying to show me. Maybe you lived 56 years and came back and then went to the age that you is, or she wins. I'm showing you how to get money. Which one you gonna do? So listen, a number 1, a number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ain't got no feelings. You got feelings, but the numbers ain't got no damn feelings. I'm just being honest with you. You could take it or leave it alone. You could take it or leave it alone. Hey, my baby sister, big girl. You better learn and listen to your uncle. Hey, Brother William, you stay out of me and my niece conversation. This is another orientation, brother. You let me know I'm the one that's older than you. You be quiet, little brother. That's what you need to do. I'm pulling rank today. Chat. I'm pulling rank. I got more bars than all y'all. Be quiet. Okay, y'all. So some information about the weirdos that's in Chicago. The Sky minority investors rally around principal owners Michael Alton. So this is what, look. Hand down, man down. You damn right. That's right, bro. We'll stand down, bro. We'll stand down. I told my niece she 2 seconds from a belt. I'm calling her daddy. It says the Sky minority investors rally around principal owner Michael Alton. Let me let y'all know this though. Before we get into this shit, because this is some bullshit, right? This is some bullshit. They talking about a team of investors that they got, not the core minority investors. It's some people that just invest in. Say like you gather 7 or 8 people together to get you $4 million or $5 million, $4 or $5 million, and you gather those 10 people together. Those are considered minority. Those are considered minority. Sister, big girl, you always got a bone to pick with me. I love you. You, Keisha, Honey, and Tony, y'all be beating me up for no reason. ADP, I could take them little shots because she knows she little baby sister. But you just make them cakes. That's what you do. That's what you do. And you get that good food. Hey, y'all better see big girl about them cakes she make, because I can't even eat. I'm on my diet throughout this summer for the next 3 months. So I can't eat no sweets. I ain't on no sugars, but sure do want some of them cakes. God damn. So this is like investors. This is like 10 people gathered together, and they that's how I'm trying to tell y'all they be playing with the news media. This is not the impactful minority investors. Y'all got it? Y'all understand what I'm saying? This is not the impactful minority, the ones that gave big paper to, that's not a group or team of people. These are just a certain type of team of people that they didn't put together, saying that they writing things, you know what I'm saying, that Michael Alter, in favor of Michael Alter. This is not the, you know what I mean, the Steve Rogers and the John Rock, all of them. You dig what I'm saying? They hold no water. These teams ain't even got, and guess what? Nadia Rollison only own 4%. They own less percent. This team that they talking about. See, I had to do the investigation for y'all. I had to bring y'all the real stuff. They trying, you know what I mean? They trying to give us the banana in the tailpipe, and we not going for it. And I'm gonna tell my people, I'm on you, Michael Alter. Allegedly. Let me tell y'all allegedly. I gotta say allegedly when it comes to these people, because he ain't finna be trying to sue me for my stuff. It says 20 Sky minority investors have declared they do not support a lawsuit brought against principal owner Michael Alter. Y'all understand? By fellow investor Steve Rogers, according to court documents. So they trying to make y'all, when they do that, they trying to make y'all think that they got the type of equity or the type of shares on the level of Steve Rogers. No, they don't. They do not. No, they don't. No. So what before I continue to go forward, it's a book that's called The Art of Borrowing Other People's Money. And this is what Michael Alter does. Him and his people that's also in that. They're in that book. It's called The Art of Borrowing Other People's Money. Other people's money. You know, when you're an entrepreneur, you have to read stuff. You know what I mean? You have to read books, you know, and these type of books you run into as you're a growing entrepreneur. So a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people refer to this book on how to get other people's money. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. So I'm going to show y'all this, and I'm going to click back on, but I'm going to show y'all how these people move. And I want y'all to think for a minute. I want you to have common sense right now. You know, my grandmama said a lot of people don't got common sense, But some people, you got to be a special person to be born with it. So I'm gonna just go on how my grandmama had taught me. Look, it says this. This is the book. See that? It's the book. Borrowing money from others, the other people's money, or OPM, is a strategic financial tool requiring clear written agreements to protect relationships and prevent financial strain. Key steps include finalizing terms, interest rate, repayment schedule, like a promissory note from Law Depot, being honest about repaying ability and acting professionally, using an Investopedia guide helps to navigate the risks involved. The best practices for borrowing from friends, family: create a written agreement. Always put the term in written and avoid misunderstandings, even if the lender is a close relative. Define the term clearly. Include a total amount of interest rate, if any, repayment frequently, and final payoff date. Use a loan agreement template. Document the agreement to ensure it's legal sound. Show responsibility. Keep records and payments on and making payments on time to maintain trust. Avoid borrowing from seniors. Avoid borrowing from seniors. Avoid asking for money from those on fixed incomes. Prepare for what ifs. Look, Michael Alter don't give no fuck about none of that. It says for what ifs, discuss what happens if a payment is missed or if circumstances change, using guidance and tips for borrowing the family friends on experience. Listen to what I just said. Prepare for what ifs. Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep. Wake up, wake up, wake up this morning. This is what he uses. Prepare for what ifs. Discuss what happens if a payment is missed or if circumstances change, using guidance tips for borrowing for family, friends, and experience. Listen. Y'all saw that he moved right to UIC. Y'all saw that? After getting them people's money, Michael Alter, Nadia Rollinson, and the and the Fox. Yeah, the Fox guy. See, people be leaving Fox out. And the Fox guy, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say allegedly. They knew what the situation was with the court case, so they shifted, chat. Listen, man, these people, man, do some serious things, allegedly. But you see the shift. You know what I mean? They're gonna clip this. You see the shift that they did from the facility to UIC. Bro, listen, y'all, sisters, brothers, they did a shift. And now they back in UIC where they started, of course, in 2006, but they had messed up that relationship 20 years ago. You got it? So it's like all forgiven, all forgotten. You got what I'm saying? They back into a dynamic facility, which is UIC. Everything is state of the art at USC because they knew the whole Skylar Diggins was going to blast their heads apart. So now they in a facility that's state of the art because they have a cease and desist because the facility is now in a court case. So ain't no motion. I went over there. This is for all the new people that came in the building. This here for the new people that just came in the building that don't really understand what I'm talking about. So what I'm talking about is that they had to make a, because of this court situation, they had to make a move, y'all. Just think about this. They was using Angel Reese as a prop, right? As a prop. You know what I mean? Michael Alter is hurt. He thought that he could make some moves that who are you to say anything about what it is about me. Who do you think you are? You know what I mean? He got his feelings hurt because Angel was telling him, you know what I mean, telling everybody about his bum ass, you know what I'm saying, situation and trying, you know what I mean, the team that was put together, that she can't win with that bullshit that Jeff P had put together, talking about we in a win now mode. You know what I'm saying? You in a win now mode, and you know what I'm saying? But he's so shifty. Y'all gotta understand that this is an art. This is an art. And I'm letting, what's up, DH? Hey, my sister, Dr. Helen Terrell, y'all, that's my sister in the chat. Y'all gotta understand that this is an art. This is what this man, conniving ass man, does. Y'all gotta understand that the shift to go to UIC, that's not only diabolical, but the city of Bedford is still with this price tag, chat. Y'all ain't getting what I'm saying. I hope most of y'all are paying attention. The city of Bedford is still paying right now as we speak this price tag that, you know what I mean? Well, everything is ceased, but they was paying from what? You heard the president of Bedford say that the money was coming from the hotels that's in Bedford, that's right there on Cicero. He said that the monies also was coming from the restaurants and businesses that's in Bedford, and also the grocery stores. You heard what he said, right? Y'all heard him lay it out when I played this on video. Some of y'all missed that video. Go over there and check that video out, man. Because when I broke down what the president of Bedford was telling y'all, you know what I mean? He was telling y'all how the people of Bedford, and then the 618 residents property tax have went up because of this situation. Y'all listen. If y'all don't understand that these people, that these poor people pay for this.
This is the facility.
Man, just check it out.
I'll see the facility. Chicago Sky facility. Ain't nothing doing. This is me going all the way around to let y'all see for yourself what the hell is going on. Y'all see that? This ain't because it's Angel Eyes. This is because they got a banana in the tailpipe talking about it was going to be finished by late spring. Hell to the now, to the now. So I wanted y'all to see, still in the same way. Wanted y'all to see what's going on and what's happening. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? This is what I see. So I want y'all to see. See that?
This is the Chicago Sky facility. Those of y'all that just come in. I went there tonight.
This is what's going on. So I wanted y'all to check it out, to actually see what I'm doing around here. And I came to Bedford Park, so you guys can see exactly what's going on.
Ground ain't even been busted up out there to lay that other foundation, because you know you got to bust it up, lay the park.
This is where I'm at. So y'all know on the record. I want y'all to see. Nothing's done, chat. Nothing even close to be done. Nothing is even close to being done. Nothing. This is what it's supposed, the gymnasium's supposed to be over here. So we looking at the 23rd, April the 23rd, which is mid-spring. Mid-spring, this is mid-spring. And this is where we at. Now that's supposed to be the gymnasium. That's supposed to be the gym. Do you see what I see, chat? Nothing. Okay. So, I just wanted to give that report that everything that's going on, look, we see right on the inside. Right on the inside. Let me pull it back.
Noah King, what's up, brother?
See. That's how it look. I want y'all to understand that we can't be lied to and be tricked and hoodwinked today. Today, we would not be fooled. I'm just saying, Jeff, I don't know if you're gonna keep that job, because Mike, you gotta sell this team, Mike. You doing some pole pimping around here, and it ain't do or die. It sure ain't do or die.
So y'all gotta understand that these people here are snakes. Allegedly. And they speak with a forked tongue. Y'all saw that Nadia Rollinson was in the news, in the press, telling that they own this facility, that they have their own. It's all theirs. She didn't say nowhere in there saying that, oh yeah, Bedford Park pays, owns the actual facility, and we're renters of this facility and of occupancy, but we given 5.9 million towards the bill, but this is Bedford Park's facility. No, she claimed the facility on the national television and the news and in the media that this was as a, as a Chicago Skies facility solely owned by the Chicago Sky, which was a lie, which was deception and deviation. Jeff P don't have nothing to do with this. Jeff P, the fry guy, this above the fry guy head. You got what I'm saying? Me being an entrepreneur myself, I just, I really want to have the integrity to let y'all see certain shit that go down that, that's really, really disrespectful. And it's really not, it's the disrespectful part is that they think they can fool the people with this shit. You got what I'm saying? Especially a real motherfucker that does business. That got his own business and does his own thing and making sure, the people know what's going on. You can't fool a person like myself because I've been in business a long, long time. I've been doing good business a long, long time. Ain't nobody gonna come and tell you that I've been a swindler or nothing like that. My credibility is more for anything. I'd rather get up out of it than to try to swindle somebody. This is me, y'all. I wanted to let everybody know before we go to the next subject. This is me in Forbes, BLK, and the Black Forbes, of course. Shout out to Bernadette Fredericks. It says, when marketing meeting meaningful impact, me and my brother Edward, we are up in the Forbes. Y'all could go check out that article and see what's going on with me. A full article was written, and Development. Y'all can go and check that out. And it says Claude Lanier and Edward Carter are owners of Bread House Butters and Essentials. Their dedication to improve the quality of life for people with skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis is truly inspired. I started to take a closer look at these Chicago natives when they told me that they manufactured their own shea butter and lotions in the house, not to save on an outsource cost, but to guarantee the consistency and quality of their products. You got what I'm saying? So much, the integrity of everything is what I do. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no make-believe. This is what it is. So y'all go check it out. Like I told y'all, Google me. I challenge anybody. You got what I'm saying? I like to toot my own horn just like Angel. And you know what I mean? I like to do good business and show the people that I ain't just up here talking shit. I'm up in here doing real shit. You got what I'm saying? And I understand what these people is thinking. And I'm in their mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the mindset of how they moving and watching them, how they doing sneaky and swindling shit. You dig what I'm saying? 48 Laws of Power. That's another book that they use. You know what I mean? 48 Laws of Power is another one of the swindlers. They use that. You got what I'm saying? But y'all go get y'all the Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, the black version though. You know what I mean? Or the regular Think and Grow Rich, the original. You know, read both of them. Read the black version and but first read the black version, then go read the Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich, and then also get the law, the Holy Grail. You know what I'm saying? And it's the Holy Grail gonna show you what, you know what I mean, the Napoleon Hill's book of business. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out, because he was doing an experiment. Napoleon Hill was assassinated, because what he was going to do was, after the situation with him falling out with certain government officials, he was going to show black people on how, you know, during the time, because he saw how Black Wall Street was being, you know, all across America. Black Wall Street circle and heart was pumping. He was going, you know what I mean, do that experiment that he had, the Think and Grow Rich thing with black people, to show how dominant that they could. And they was like, oh no, they took him out allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly he was assassinated for the information that he have in that. But y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand, man, that these people are wicked, wicked people. They are not people that's going to give you the truth and give you real information. They're not going to do that. So, you know, I'll get into it more tonight, but I wanted to give y'all a taste of actually, you know, how I do, you know, investigative work, how I know certain things, because I'm a businessman of my own, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't like the people to be, you know, when you do business and you're around people, you know, you do good business. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I call, you know what I mean, my people, and I talk to my people like Riddick Milky Way, or, you know what I'm saying? Me and Big Girl, we talk to each other anyway. But, you know, Big Girl could call me and say, hey, this is what's going on, you know, this skin, blah, blah, blah. You know, my son and my daughter going through, you know, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? ADP and everybody, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is that, you know, with business, you have to be able to have a good heart, you know, not to be a swindler. You must do good business. Now, emotions don't have nothing to do with no number now. I ain't saying that. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson was talking to Paul McCartney and bought it on the spot, bought the Beatles. So, you know, he had love for Paul McCartney, but he also used his business mind. It was like, no, let me get this catalog let me get this catalog now because it's available. Let me buy. He bought it on set. He was in his trailer, bought that. So they ain't got nothing to do with, people could say Michael Jackson was shady when he went and bought, Paul McCartney. And Paul McCartney was telling him how much it costs to do whatever. But you know what I mean? Michael Jackson was like, shit, I'm up on this. I'm on this. You know what I mean? Because business is business. And as long as you do good business, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody that came in here. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, y'all, keep the main thing the main thing. Tell me what y'all think about what y'all think gonna happen to the situation about Chicago Sky. And if you get any information, those things that I have not covered, you go ahead and you send it to me. You go over to my, my Instagram page and let me know about what you have picked up.
Hood soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about.
If it ain't about money, ain't nothing to talk about. Hey, everybody. My name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. It sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone who supports. Listen, y'all, go over to my website, Steady Serving Sports, ENT. If y'all want to leave me a message, you can leave me a message. We take care of our business, you know what I mean? Let me know what you want or what you need from me, and also want me to cover. You could go over there and also subscribe to what I'm doing over here. But for those who want promotional service, go over to the promotional service and says you need promotional service. It says, are you looking to boost your brand and reach a wider audience? Our sports podcast and social media channels offer a perfect platform to promote your business. With our engaged listener base, we can help you connect with potential customers and grow your brand. Let's work together and elevate your marketing strategy. Listen, I'm here to help you put your business in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If you got a business, put it in the chat, y'all. And like I said, I'm here to help. I'm here to give advice. I'm here to work with you on whatever you need for me and need help from me to do. And like I said, I won't be doing what Michael ought to do. That's definitely, I won't do that. But I definitely support and help you in what endeavors that we got going on. So, like I said, as always, please share this video with the people, you know what I'm saying, that you think that would like to see entertainment, good show of performance, cute, listen, comedy as hell, and a good home. Share this with the people, man, because I think, you know what I'm saying, a lot of other people who would, hear and watch this channel will stay here and be among us and what, we doing. So I appreciate you whenever you share. I love y'all and I thank y'all. So I'm very appreciative of it. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, support the channel. And also you can join the channel. And then, you join the channel, you over here, you with the best that ever did it. You got what I'm saying? Because when you join the channel, you are part of the bread makers. And my members, I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker. I'm a bread maker.
We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my Benz. Drop top down and I'm rolling 2 friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at that girl, she looks so good. She say she wanna.
So you can be a part of the bread maker crew. You got what I'm saying? We bread makers over here, and the bread makers is able to go in and hear. You know what I'm saying? Come to the, the crash out room. You can come to the crash out room, be on the panel in the crash out room. You're going to be, the crash out room is now for members only. The crash out room is for members only. Come on in, check us out when the crash out room go down. It's for members only, and you going to be able to do what you need to do. You come in, get off what you say, what you want to say. It's the crash out room. You in there crashing out. So I don't give a you know what I'm saying? What you do, long as you know what I mean, don't be disrespecting people, calling them out of their names and shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's, it's something that need to happen. I'm just saying, we in the crash out room having fun all the time. So that's what's going on if you become a member. Also, you get, you upgrade your membership, and you go to the membership, you get a free shea butter, and you get a t-shirt of any type that I got going on. Y'all see these awards behind me and all that stuff, you know what I mean? And then the records and all that stuff. Yeah, I did a little something in my life. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Did a little something, I did a little something. That's my storefront up there, y'all. You know what I mean? My very first storefront. That's it up there. You know what I'm saying? I did a little something. You know what I mean? I got a little something that be going on. You know what I'm saying? But y'all check me out. Come on and support. I put these awards up here. I put, the records up here and all of the albums and all that stuff so that y'all can see motherfucker don't be capping. Y'all can see that I've done something in life. Y'all can see that you're a part of somebody that I actually care. I care. I really do. Straight up. Because I understand how it is and what it is to be poor too. You know what I mean? Without no money and nobody believing in you and nobody helping you. I know what that is. You got what I'm saying? And hey, on the brink of everything. So I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you've done. And I thank you for what you will do. And as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Y'all, we in this, boy. I love y'all so much, man. I love that part. And guess what, man? I love Chicago. So shout out to Angel. She'll be here tomorrow to play against the whack-ass organization who fumbled the bag and show them what everybody else has been getting across on the other side. She finna give the Chicago Sky some of that. I see y'all tonight.
Welcome to my city. See the bright lights, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise. More construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, Wnba. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the